From Hollywood, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Oh, God.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning in to the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that ain't not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio. Oh, my goodness. Once again, the New York Times. The New York Times, which for years has had a slogan on their front page that says, all the news that's fit to print. And for years, that elitist slogan was meant to justify all of the dry, boring articles about foreign countries and government and what have you. And a shot at the Tom Leikises of the world who talk about the issues people really care about, which may not be fit to print in the New York Times. Well, recently, the people of the New York Times apparently have gotten the idea. They have realized that some of the things we talk about on the Tom Leykis Show are fit to print. And in fact, the stuff we talk about is more interesting than what they usually print in the New York Times. Several of you sent me this article from the New York Times. I'm going to read it to you right now. When Gina Schlossberg of Bedford, New Hampshire, gave birth in March, she endured a labor that lasted 17 hours. But her discomfort was ultimately worth it, quite apart from the arrival of her daughter, Maureen. In the recovery room, her husband, Paul, get this, presented her with a pair of diamond earrings. I was on cloud nine, Ms. Schlossberg said. It was the perfect present to make a frazzled, sleep-deprived, first-time mommy feel absolutely glamorous. Then she added, I wonder what 17 hours of labor will get me next time. In a more innocent age, new mothers generally consider their babies to be the greatest gift imaginable. Now they are likely to want some sort of tangible bonus as well. This bonus goes by various names. Some call it the baby mama gift. Did you ever think you'd hear the phrase baby mama in the New York Times? That phrase now is officially dead in pop culture. When it's been used in the New York Times, that puts the last fork in it. Others refer to it as the baby bauble. But it's most popularly known as the push present. That's push as in, I, the mother, having been through the ringer and pushed out this blessed event, hereby claim my reward. Or push as in, I've delivered something special, and now I'm pushing you, my husband/boyfriend, to follow suit. It's more and more of an expectation of moms these days that they deserve something for bearing the burden for 9 months, getting sick, ruining their bodies, said Linda Murray, executive editor of Babysitter.com, whatever that is. the guilt really gets piled on. A recent survey of more than 30,000 respondents by Babysitter.com found that 38% of new mothers received a gift from their mate in connection with their child. Among pregnant mothers, 55% wanted one. About 40% of both groups said the baby was ample reward. Sandra Miller of Arlington, Massachusetts is not among the 40%. She said, women can and do expect a thoughtful token of appreciation. It's a way to honor a mother giving her emotions, body, and hormones over to a baby for 9 months, culminating in an experience which, when done naturally, redefines the meaning of pain. And when not done naturally, it's still an act of sacrifice. Push presents seem to have taken off within the last decade, particularly in the last couple of years. Did you know about this? In 2005, the Southeast-based jewelry chain Mayors marketed diamond earrings with the tagline, "She delivered your firstborn. Now give her twins." Fortunoff, the jewelry and gift chains with a New York City Fifth Avenue flagship store, established a push present registry 6 months ago. But the push present, unlike the 15-year anniversary ring, holy schmagoli, is apparently not the invention of the jewelry industry looking for another opportunity to sell goods. By the way, if you're married to me 15 years, here's my gift to you. I'm going to keep paying your rent. Happy anniversary. Jesus. Says here, no one is quite sure how the trend began. In practice, the baubles are presented before or after the big day, or sometimes right in the delivery room. Jim Brusilowski of ChainsandCharms.com, a Philadelphia-based jewelry chain, said they've arisen from the time cavemen brought trinkets to their wives. I haven't seen it coming from the industry. Michael Toback, listen to this, by the way. Listen to this quote here. Michael Toback, a jewelry supplier in Manhattan's Diamond District, traces the practice to a new posture of assertiveness by women. He said, you know, honey, you wanted this child as much as I did, so I want this. Says here a more likely explanation is that men are now simply more aware of and sympathetic to the plight of their pregnant partners, giving their increasing tendency to attend childbirth classes, meow, and help in the actual delivery, meow, meow, meow. Dr. Philippe Girard, an obstetrician in Richmond, Virginia, said, I think husbands are more involved with the prenatal process. Women go through back pain, morning sickness, stress, and so on. We just sit around and take the credit. I think a lot of 21st century husbands are a little more in touch with that. Shut up. Certainly Dr. Girard is. When his wife, Chris Caven, gave birth to their son and daughter, he gave her a ring and a watch. Dr. Girard said, I could care less about the jewelry industry. For me, it was acknowledging everything my wife had been through. The popularity of push presents has generated a backlash among some couples who decry the implicit materialism. Rhonda Grote, president of ThinkThoughtful.com, an online gift consulting company in Bradenton, Florida, said this isn't the time to give a $200 piece of jewelry. I do not think that because a woman has had a baby, she requires a Tiffany & Company item. She requires help, love, and emotional support. Okay. Ms. Grote suggested that new fathers should instead consider performing domestic chores, hiring a cleaning service, or otherwise provide extra assistance for the new mother. Ray Mears of Grand Haven, Michigan, didn't give his wife Beth gifts for any of their 3 children, the most recent of them in July. And that's fine with both of them. It's a really bizarre and unnecessary thing for a woman to expect, Ms. Mears said. For one thing, lots of people are giving gifts to the mom, baby, and entire family. Also, there's a lot going on when a new baby is expected. It's just not a nice time for a woman to demand that her partner get creative and think of the perfect gift. Michelle Allen of Los Angeles originally heard about push presents from a friend who had received one. When she became pregnant, she began dropping hints. I knew what I wanted, which is very awful, she admitted. But my husband is a very romantic guy. True to his romantic nature, Eric Allen obliged his wife with a gemstone-studded ring for each of their 2 children, Laura, born in July 2004, and Dashiell in October 2006. I wear those rings every day, Ms. Allen said. They symbolize my kids. There's something about them that's even more weighty than my wedding band. Probably the gemstones. There. Says here that although jewelry is the most common push present, virtually anything heartfelt will suffice. Will Murphy of Haverhill, Massachusetts, gave his wife Grace a Louis Vuitton diaper bag. Isn't that nice? Oh. To mark the August arrival of their son, Liam. David Sampson of San Francisco gave his wife Renee a metal sculpture in May to celebrate the birth of their daughter, Elishiva. Names of these children. He even installed some new lighting to complement it. When Tom and Dana Wiley of Dunlap, Illinois, had their 3rd child, a daughter named McKenna, in September, Mr. Wiley bought the family a hot tub. Is that as a birth control device, Mr. Wiley? Ms. Wiley said it was a cumulative gift. With 3, we have become homebodies anyway, so now we can enjoy it. In general, women enlighten their men about push presents, not the other way around. Pris Begini, a 43-year-old mutual fund manager in Radnor, Pennsylvania, didn't know about the practice until his wife Jennifer straightened him out. We talked about how she had 9 months of difficulty in Aren't I the Good Soldier, blah, 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 he recalled. So when the Beginis begat Abigail in 1999, Ellie in 2002, and Julia last year, Mr. Begini responded with earrings, a bracelet, and what he jokingly calls a suffer ring. He said, "You have to keep Mama happy." Well, let me just tell you what I think about this idea. It stinks. Because for all the stress you're going through, dear, guess what? Many of us are doing without sex. Many of us have to hear you sounding like you're on the rag 28 days a month. Many of us have to run extra errands and run around like nuts. And on top of all of that, at the end of it, we've got this huge expense that we're going to be paying whether or not the 2 of us survive as a relationship. The fact that I stay with you after enduring your bitchy ranting and your demands all the time and you're blowing up like a whale more than compensates you for whatever discomfort you've gone through. I don't think women deserve any gifts for going through a pregnancy. If you don't like it, go have a baby somewhere else. You know what I'm talking about? Push presents. This is pushing it. Don't you think?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
God, talking to you is like talking to Mickey Mantle. This is the best, Tom.
The Tom Leykis Show.
It's the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Push presents, gifts given to a woman for having a baby, something she insisted upon doing anyway. You got to be kidding me. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Here comes Brent on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Going great.
Hey, man, this has got to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. They want to be rewarded for the job they picked anyway?
In addition to the rewards I mentioned earlier, they now get to stay home from work for periods of time. They get to use this as the excuse for not going anywhere, not doing anything, not putting out. Believe me, they're going to get rewarded any number of ways. And then if we get divorced, holy Christ, then you're going to be paying her forever. What is this, giving her a gift on top of all of that? Forget it.
For sure. get a gift for every day I had to put up with her for being a royal bitch the whole time she was pregnant.
For being, are you kidding? For being, like, on the rag, bitchy, a big bloated whale for all that time? I don't want to take my clothes off. I don't like the way I look. And then having to look at all those stretch marks and blue veins. You know what? We're sacrificing at least as much as they do.
Oh, yeah, we ought to get the gift. It's just a plain and simple thanks for staying with me gift. That's what we should get, not an added bonus for them. I'm already going to have to pay for the next 18 years, and you want me to add a $10,000 ring onto it or something? You're crazy.
Forget it.
I just wanted to call and let you know I thought that was ridiculous. Keep doing what you're doing, Tom. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brent. Appreciate the call. Michael on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm been listening for a while. You've actually changed my life, man.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, this is dumb. I mean, really, I've told my last ex-girlfriends I'd really have to love a woman to give her kids. I don't want kids at all, and you know, they'd have to prove to me that I really want to have a kid with them. And if they want, and you know, if it was to happen, and they would ask for a present, I said, look, I just gave you a kid, all right? I don't want a kid. I don't want kids, and I'm giving you a kid, and now you're asking for a ring or a purse or whatever the hell. No, that's just dumb.
You'd be dumb to give it to her. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I told my last ex-girlfriend, I said hey, look, you really have to prove to me you love me to actually want me to give you a kid. And she says, oh, what does that mean? Put out? I'm like, no, that means not putting out. That means actually standing by me, helping me, supporting me, being behind me, not nagging so much, putting up with me, just being a woman, not a little girl.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it.
I thank you very much for everything you've done for me, Tom.
Michael, thank you so much. Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. How do you feel about this? Giving women gifts because they just had your baby. They deserve gifts for this now. Does this make sense? Anybody in support of this? I know the guys are going to call in and agree with me, but come on. Does anybody think this is a good idea? Haven't heard from anybody yet. Everybody agrees this is a terrible idea and should be resisted resolutely, I might add. John on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
I'm holding for Tom.
All right, hang on there. It's the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. John, hello.
Yeah, I'm holding for Tom.
Okay, hold on, please. It's the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. John, hello.
Yeah, I'm still holding, I guess.
Who are you holding for?
Tom Leykis.
Oh, hold on. It's the Tom Leykis Show. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. John, hello.
Yeah, I'm going for the record. Am I getting close?
On what?
You want to talk to Tom's?
Are you trying to set a record here?
Yeah. How many is the record? Do you keep track of that?
Well, no. I had a guy on for half an hour one day.
Oh, hey, can you take me out with, can you screen your calls better? I love you, Tom.
Thank you, John. Yeah, we can take you out with that.
You should screen your callers better.
1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Oh, look at this. Finally, a supporter. Laura on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah, you know, I don't think that a woman necessarily deserves diamond earrings for pushing a kid out. But a little recognition from your husband is nice.
Yeah, here's the recognition. Congratulations, honey. Good work. Nice
See, that's
kid.
what I'm saying. Like a little note, love you, honey, good job.
But not a gift.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say a gift. I would have liked some flowers or something, but I definitely wasn't disappointed.
This idea that we're going to set a new expectation that guys have to meet, outrageous.
I agree.
Here's a gift. Here's a gift. 9 months of you being a bloated, bitchy whale, and I'm still here. Congratulations, honey.
Maybe I should have given him a gift. I love you, Tom.
Thank you, Laura. Appreciate the call. Hector on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Great.
Great fan, bro. Good show today.
Thank you.
My sister just had a baby, dude, and she was asking her husband for to paint the room and to fix everything up, you know, brand new crib and everything. It's for the baby. But they already had all this nice stuff that they had from the last kid, you know, and I felt that my sister was asking for way too much. She wanted all new clothing, everything, because her size changed up and everything, you know. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, let me guess, her size changed upward.
Yeah, she got a little fatter, and, you know, I would hear them argue and stuff. I'd go hang out at their house and watch movies or whatnot. And then, you know, like I hear her telling, oh, you know what, it's time for us to go to the mall and buy new clothing and stuff like that. I just thought it was ridiculous, dude.
Outrageous.
Yes, it is.
Totally outrageous.
All right, Tom, I love your show, man.
Hector, thank you.
I'm a truck driver, and I listen to this all afternoon, man. All afternoon.
I totally love it. Let's say hi to Michael on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Michael.
Hey, Tom, I have a friend. They had a baby shower, too. And her wife didn't get a Louis Vuitton diaper purse. And it's close to the deadline, almost. So she's about to pop them anytime soon. And she still wants her Louis Vuitton diaper bag. And I told my friend, don't get it. You know, it's bad enough other people, you know, got her little gifts or whatever. But she's still demanding that says she wants a present from that. And I go, no way. And I tell him, she's a co-worker. He's working right here in Long Beach. And he's listening to you right now, too, Tom.
Well, I mean, clearly, a Louis Vuitton diaper bag. Are you kidding me? I mean, let's face it. What is the point of having a designer diaper bag? Are you pretending to be rich? Because most of you aren't. What is the point of that?
Well, that's what I tell them, too. But she's, you know, she's on her little fit. Oh, another thing, too, Tom. One day I went over there. She wants a little craving for, you know, the snow cones. It's out of our way to go over there. We had to go over there to go get her some ice cream, too, Tom. We went out of all of our way to go get her some freaking ice cream.
Are you kidding? I'd be going out to get her some carrot sticks, some celery sticks.
Yeah.
You know, some bottled water.
No, I told him, I go, hey, man, you know
Why would any man go out and get ice cream for a woman knowing it's just going to turn her into a big whale? She'll be Fudgy the Whale when you're all over. Come on.
Well, she's already like that. And talking about the blue, you know, the veins. Oh, Tom, dude, they're pretty nasty. I thought it was some kind of shirt.
You know the one I'm talking about. It looks like a lightning bolt going like from, it goes from your belly button all the way through your fupa. You know what I'm talking about there.
Yeah. Can you tell David a little something for me? He's listening to you right now in Long Beach.
No designer diaper bags, no designer anything. The gift is you're still putting up with her ass, her big fat ass. That's your gift. That's it. Thank you, Michael. Jennifer on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Great.
I was just calling in because of the subject you're discussing. I think it's ridiculous. These girls out here that think that they're going to get extravagant gifts from their guys just for giving birth is just retarded. I mean, I've got 2 kids, and not once have I ever asked him for anything, you know, as far as gift-wise. I mean, just as long as he was in the room when I delivered my kids, that was all I was asking for. And unfortunately, he didn't make it to my for my daughter's delivery. He didn't make it on time. I had her so fast. But I mean, that should be, you know, the important part is just having him there for the support and, you know, just to be there.
I think it's damn nice of him to be around. It's damn nice of him to indulge you by having a baby with you that he will have to help you pay for, probably for most of the rest of his life.
Exactly.
That's a big gift right there.
There you go. And see, I agree right there. I mean, I've never asked him for, you know, anything expensive or, oh, you owe me a ring or you owe me this. That's just dumb. You know, just be there. Just be there during, you know, delivery or even after. I mean, as far as gifts, I mean, that's just dumb. I think it's really dumb.
You and I agree, dear.
I don't know. I mean, with my daughter, unfortunately, he didn't make it to the delivery room on time, but, you know, it would have been nice to have him there. But he did make it there within 30 minutes after, and, I mean, that was fine with me. I didn't ask for anything more.
Sounds good to me, Jennifer. Thank you so much for the call.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. I never pretended to be a nice guy. The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show from Hollywood at 1-800-5800-TOM. The New York Times reports on something called push presents. Many women now expect to get gifts because they had your baby, and now they want you to come up with Louis Vuitton bags and diamond earrings and all kinds of things like that as a reward for doing what they would have done anyway. John on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello, John.
I have a question, Tom. Hey, were you close to your parents?
Well, I was close to my mom, yeah.
How about your dad?
What does it matter?
Oh, because wouldn't you like your dad to give your mom a gift when she was pregnant with you?
No.
Why not?
First of all, we had more important concerns, I think, like paying the bills. Buying a gift that our family could not afford would not have been a wise thing to do.
Yeah, but still, I mean, what would have been...
So your answer is no.
Would it have been wrong for your dad to do that for your mom?
Yes. Yes. What my dad did for my mom was he continued paying all the bills so she could continue popping out more kids.
So she didn't deserve nothing good, right?
She got something good. She got all her bills paid. Never had to work.
Yeah, but you're talking like all women have to be slaves. I understand the point that, you know, you don't...
Well, how does this make a woman a slave? You know, nobody forces a woman to have a baby. You don't want to have a baby? You don't have to have one.
I understand that.
No woman is a slave. Any woman who wants to opt out of having babies can do that.
But the thing is, not all girls ask for presents. It just comes out of you to give them something.
No, it doesn't. And by the way, this did not exist 10 years ago. It did not exist.
Okay, well, like I said...
Are you aware of that, John? This did not exist.
I understand that, Tom, but like what I'm telling you, you're making it seem like all the girls want that.
I never used the word all. You use the word all. The ones who want it are delusional, and we should say no.
Okay, but also, we're not pussified just because we want to give them something.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm pussified because I want to give them something. That's retarded,
yes,
man.
Yes, you are.
It's just called appreciation. You get what I'm saying?
You are showing your appreciation by going to work every day, by paying her medical bills when she has a baby, by paying for the food, by paying all of the utility costs, by paying your taxes. You're showing her appreciation in any number of ways.
So she doesn't deserve anything good, I guess.
She's getting... Oh, don't you think all those are good things?
It's okay. I think once in a while it's okay to say, you know what, let me buy something for her. She's been good to me. She cooks my dinner.
You are doing good things for her every day. You know what? You know what bothers me? You know what bothers me? You know what bothers me about guys like you? You see, you accept the idea that they're entitled to have the rent or the mortgage paid, that they're entitled to have the electric bill paid, that they're entitled to have the groceries paid for, that they're entitled to the gas bill being paid for, that they're entitled to have the cable TV paid for, that they're entitled to have a cell phone, that they're entitled to have their car loans paid, that they're entitled to have their student loans paid off by you. Yeah, you just act like they're entitled to that, and then they deserve something on top of all of that.
Yeah, but have you ever stayed at home with the baby the whole freaking day, Tom?
Guess what? Who opted in on this? She did.
Actually, you both do. Sometimes you want a baby, and you know, you wanna create a family. But then, if you think about it, she's at home the whole freaking day.
And everything is paid for. Everything is paid for. Everything.
I just think that's wrong, man.
While you're out working, she gets to stay home with the baby, and she doesn't have to work, and everything is paid for.
Okay, but dealing with the baby...
That is a gift.
That's a worse job.
That is a gift. You know what? That is a gift. I am tired of it being taken for granted that I'm going to pay all the bills, and then they deserve a gift on top of that. You know what? Paying the rent is a gift.
Oh, man. Oh, man, Tom, you are too stuck in your ways. You're an old dog, and you cannot get taught new tricks.
Oh, no. This is the cutting edge, baby. Let me tell you something. Guys have been pussified for 35 years. This is a new wave right now.
I understand that, and I am all for it. You know, if I were to go out with somebody, I would not spend more than $40. But I'm saying occasionally I think it's good for a girl to get something just to give her, you know, an incentive to keep cooking you meals, to give you great...
She has an incentive. The incentive to keep cooking you meals that you keep buying the groceries.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to change your thoughts.
You damn straight you're not. 1-800-5800-TOM. Mina on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Mina.
I just think that when I hear things like this, it just makes me embarrassed to be a woman. I just think the baby is the best reward you could have, and if you have a man who is good enough to allow you to stay home, then you ought to just be thankful for that.
Yes.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I don't know.
I don't think it's old-fashioned. I think it's fantastic. What we have now is women have got this sense of entitlement. They believe they're entitled to have all their bills paid. So they don't see that as a gift at all. They see that as what they have coming to them.
Yeah, one time I took my daughter down to a local swimming pool and in our community, and all the stay-at-home moms there with their daughters and, you know, little boys, and they were talking about, you know, my husband got me this ring, and look at this, and the whole conversation was nothing but focused on materialism, and it just kind of makes me sad for the family. It's not a good message for kids.
Yeah, your mom goes around with a Louis Vuitton diaper bag. What kind of values is that sending to your kid?
Not very good ones.
Right.
Not very good ones.
That's right.
But I just wanted to call and tell you that I do agree with you on this one, Tom, and in fact, I had heard about this at a baby shower a few months back. One of the pregnant moms was telling another lady, about the push present, and she said her husband told her, yeah, open up your mouth, I'm going to shove it in your mouth. And he was talking about ice cream or something, but anyway. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you for the call, Mina. I appreciate it. 1-800-5800-TOM. Here comes Scott on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Scott.
What's up, man? Hey, first time, long time.
Yeah.
Love your show. You're great. You send a message to men, young boys. That's cool. I have a girlfriend right now. We are 8.5 months pregnant. We're having twins.
Why are you doing that?
Am I doing it because I want to? What do you mean, why?
Well, if you want to, why aren't you married?
Because I'm already getting out of a marriage. I don't want to be married.
Wait a minute, so you're married to somebody else and you're impregnating a woman and having twins with somebody that is not your wife?
No, it's not my wife.
So your life is just a mess, essentially.
Yeah, sure it's a mess. But you know what? I'm having two beautiful twins.
Well, we don't know if they're beautiful. They haven't been born yet.
I got the sonograms.
They could be homely.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm a good-looking guy. My girl is absolutely beautiful. I don't believe women should get a gift.
Here's what you were told to tell me?
No, here's what I called to tell you.
Oh, here's what you called to tell me. Okay.
Yeah, nobody's telling me to tell you anything. I'm a grown man. Okay? I'm not going to give my girl a gift for having my babies. She's having the gift. She's having the babies. She's giving me a gift. She's giving me these babies. Okay? But if she wanted, I would buy this girl anything in the world because I love her and I appreciate her going through 9 months of hell for me to give me these children. Okay?
She volunteered for that job.
She volunteered? She didn't volunteer to give me babies.
Really? So how did she get pregnant?
Because I got her pregnant.
So you raped her?
Do what?
So you raped her?
Yeah.
She volunteered for this job.
I understand that.
She did not have to get pregnant. She could have used birth control. She could have had an abortion. She volunteered for this.
Yeah, she may have. I volunteered too.
It's not the point.
You know what, Tom? It doesn't matter because it's where I'm at right now, okay? I'm having twins. I would give this girl anything in the world. She's not like one of these other girls that are all bitchy for nothing.
Doubt. I mean, you already had one bad marriage and one bad divorce that I know of. You have no idea what's coming.
I do know what's coming. I'm not married to her. We are together, and we're going to raise these babies together.
Sure, and when those two babies are crying continuously and you're never getting any sleep and everybody's in a crappy mood, we'll just see how wonderful it all is.
Will be wonderful. I'm 32 years old. I'm a lot more mature than when I was a kid, and I can handle these babies as a grown man versus a little boy.
You have no idea what you can handle. Do you have children?
I don't have children.
So you have no idea if you can handle this.
I am a man, and I can handle anything.
Sure you can. Two babies the same age, always crying, always demanding attention, always keeping you up at night. We'll see just how much of a man you are.
This is nothing. This is great. I'm excited to be able to stay up with them at night to take care of them while their mom rests. That's my job as a man. That's not hard. That just comes from inside.
Oh, it's easy. Well, you've never done it before. How do you know if it's hard?
I don't... It's nothing.
Everybody I have talked to who's done it says it's very hard and very stressful on a marriage.
I'm sure it is, but I'm not married.
Yeah, it's not the point. You live with her. It's the same thing.
I have my own place. She has her own place. I'm staying with her now.
Because how will you? If you're in your own place, how will you be able to stay up and take care of the children?
Because I'm staying with her while we have these children.
Well, that's my point. So it's just like being married. You are there.
Right. So what's your point?
My point is, we're going to see if you can tolerate that kind of stress. You are talking out of your ass right now because you've never done it. And everybody I talk to who has done it has told me the same thing. They don't get sleep. They're cranky. The person they're with is bitchy. And their marriage goes downhill. The relationship goes downhill.
But, Tom, that's my responsibility as a man.
I don't care what your responsibility is. Just because it's your responsibility doesn't mean you're going to be able to handle it well.
Well, whether I handle it well or not well, I'm still here, and I will take care of my kids.
Well, we never argue with you about whether you're going to do it. All I'm saying is don't be so sure that she's going to be so wonderful through this ordeal. It's an ordeal, and you're underestimating it, as far as I can tell. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Sue on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Great.
Good. I want to thank you for keeping me company. I spend a lot of time on the freeway driving. But I did want to say something. Not all women are badass.
Who said all women?
You did.
No, I didn't. No, of course there are anorexic women having babies. There are women who don't eat like pigs. The vast majority of we're not talking about you. We're talking about women in general.
Okay, I do agree with some of the stuff you say, but when you make comments like that, and
I didn't use the word all. You did.
No, and when you told the previous caller that the babies are always crying and always up at night, my babies weren't always crying and always up at night.
I didn't use the word always. You did.
No, Tom, you did, and I thought it was really funny.
I've had enough. 1-800-5800-TOM. Of course, there are babies who are comatose. There are babies who have sudden infant death syndrome. There are babies who are quiet. Yes, of course there are some, but most aren't. And most women are big, bloated bitches when they're pregnant. Not all, just most. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com. You got that? Tom at blowmeuptom.com.
The Tom Leykis Show.